Porn. Each second, 28,258 internet users view pornography and spend $3,075. According to conservative estimates, the industry brings in over $97 billion per year, of which the United States is responsible for more than $12 billion. About 13% of all web searches are for erotic content, and 42.7% of all internet users view pornography. 72% of viewers are male and 28% are female. 10% of the population admits to having a pornographic addiction, 28% of which are women. The average age of the first exposure to pornography is 11 years old, and 80% of 15 to 17-year-olds have had multiple hardcore exposures. In the United States, a new pornographic video is created every 39 minutes. 66% of all performers have herpes, and 7% have HIV. The top 3 video porn-producing countries are the Netherlands, Brazil, and the United States. In California alone, the industry employs over 12,000 people. 55% of all hotel visitors view adult films. These films bring in 80% of in-room entertainment revenue and 70% of total in-room revenue. Roughly 2/3 of young men and 1/2 of young women agree that viewing pornography is acceptable. 20% of men admit to accessing porn online. The average price paid for a subscription to a pornographic website is $25. 20% of men and 13% of women admitted to accessing pornography at work. People aged 35 to 44 consume the most pornography, while people aged 18 to 24 consume the least. In the US, people spend an average of $44 a year on pornographic content. In Finland, $114. In Japan, $156. And in South Korea, $526. Porn obsession is a factor in 56% of all divorces.
Yes, I watch porn. I started to watch porn since I was 18 years old, and in the past, I love to watch porn, but today, after I enter into a relationship, I don't really like to already make a porn movie. I started to watch like live performance, like the girls are performing on cyberspace. That's the kind of thing I love to watch. And the reason that I changed to watch live sex performance is because it's performed in real time and it's not boring. And for the porn movies, it's kind of like we already can like expect what kind of plot will happen and will occur. So for live performance, we can ask them to perform for us. And so this is the reason I started to watch live sex performance. Actually, I just to relieve your stress, doing kind of sexual pressure to yourself. Be honestly kind of like much. So, and after I got into a relationship and I watch porn for specific purpose, and I just watch to learn things like their sex performance, and also what else, like the kind of thing, how do you like stimulate sexual pleasure with your partner. That's the purpose I watch porn.
Yes, I do watch a porn video, just like most people, at least both in my age. And for the purpose of it, I think the first time it was curiosity, but the rotate cases was staring at sexual consciousness in those. And the first time I watched it was junior high school with my friends. And yes, my parents, they do know I watched this, but we never talk about it. We don't talk about it's right or wrong. should I watch it or I should not do that, because this is just something normal, something common in our opinion. Both my parents' opinion and my opinion. And yes, my friends also know, we know each other, we both watched it before, or now we still watch it. I even watched a fun video with my high school student in the dormitory, but it's just for fun. It was like a special entertainment activities for us. I don't think I can watch a porn video in a very open environment, because it's kind of embarrassing people around you, and which is very disrespectful for people around you. And my opinion about the male and female watch porn video, I think it's not something special things. I think it's just normal and common for both male and female. This is, the sexual need for everyone. And if I know my brother or my sister to watch it, I will say nothing about it. I just pretend not to it, just like saying it's not special things, it's not a wrong things. So we don't need to embarrass people, embarrassing your brother and yourself. So just pretend not to it. And that's my view. Thank you.
For the first question, do you watch porn? Yes. And the second question, for what purpose do you watch porn? When I was young, I think it's like just curious about sex. So I with some friends, we together to watch a porn. And the third question, when did you start watching porn? I think it's when I was 12 years old. The fourth question, do your parents know that you watch porn? I think no, because they don't know much about this to me. And what would your parents do if they know that you are watching porn? I think they're gonna be surprised, but finally, because my parents is very open-minded, I think it's not like it's a normal thing, and it's not they will not focus much on this thing. And the fifth question, do your friends know that you watch porn? I think no, because we don't share much about these things together, because it's like about some privacy thing. And the sixth question, can you be very open to your environment about you are watching porn? Why? I think I'm very open to the environment, because I think watching porn is not a very big deal, because you need to, like, it's just the curious, but just do not overdo about this thing. And the seventh question, what's your opinion on male watching porn? And the eighth question, what's your opinion on female watching porn? I think for male and female, my opinion is the same, because it's not very important thing to me, because I think you can like know about these things, but not too much about the porn. And the ninth question, what would you do to your brother if you know he's watching porn? And for the 10th question is for the sister. I think brother and sister, I think if it's my brother or sister, like younger one, I think will be embarrassed if I know he or she was watching porn. But I think it's a normal thing, because when they want to like learn about something, knowledge about the sex, and they want to know more about it, and they will be curious. If no one gonna talk about this thing to them, I will tell them that if you want to learn the knowledge, you can learn from books, or like the formal education for the sex, not learn knowledge from the porn. I think that's all. Thank you.
I think this question we cannot openly like talk about, like whether we watch one or not in public, and because it's embarrassing, like it's kind of like you shame yourself, like we also need to, even though this is watching porn is a common thing amongst teenagers and adults, is disrespectful to watch it in public. I think for males watching porn, like, I think they have 3 different reasons for different people. So the first purpose is to, as I said earlier, like you are trying to relieve your stress through giving the sexual pleasure to yourself. And the second purpose of watching porn is to learn things, like sex performance. After learning that, acquire that knowledge of sex performance, you use it with your partner, like just the kind of things. And the first purpose is to, to enjoy your life. For female watching porn, for this question, I think it's okay for female to watch porn, and also it's a kind of a benefit things for them, because when they enter into a relationship, they can perform or give kind of sexual pleasure to satisfy their boyfriends. So like sometimes the reasons giving sex performance is a big issue amongst who are in relationship. You can break up because of you are really not good at giving, like sexual pleasures to your partner. I think my sister caught me once that I watch porn, but I think it's okay, but she said nothing. I think she's more liberal, and usually I talk openly with my friends whether I watch porn or not. And actually we watch porn and we talk about things, the kind of things that among male friends. We talk about I watch that Japanese porn, foreigner porns, and also we are trying to introduce to each other, like when a new actress, porn actress coming out, we introduce to them to watch this. For female, they don't dare to talk about their behavior of watching porn, and in public, even to your friends sometimes. I think I see in a way that like having the open-minded to talk about porn behavior is a way to attain gender equality and equity. For females, I think this is my suggestions. They need to escape from traditional norms and traditional perceptions of their practice. And also we live in a democratic system, right? You can talk about it openly among your friends, even to your male friends. So I think for this one, like in order to gain the gender equality, as I said, like being open-minded, women, especially women, they need to they need to be brave enough to talk about their behavior of watching porn with their friends, but I don't mean in open public areas. And so that's it.
Hello everyone, today we want to talk about a topic about porn video and gender, and I invite my friend Yi, and we will have 6 questions about this topic. The first one is about are there more percentage of men watch porn video than women in China?
In my opinion, in my view, I think the percentage of men is much more than women.
Yeah, I think that so.
Yeah, above 90% of men they've watched porn video.
About women?
I'm not very sure, but I guess about 40%.
Yeah, definitely less than men, right?
Yes.
And how Chinese people think about men who watch a porn video?
It's very natural.
Yeah,
It's very natural.
I feel that too because men always like talk about those things.
Yes.
What about women? How they watch women who watch the porn video?
I think it's a little bit weird. Because if I know some of my female friend who watch porn, I may think she's a little bit dirty. Yeah, it's weird, but yeah.
Do you think anything else if they watch the porn video?
Perhaps she's lonely and